everyone, this is Melissa, and I'm the Talkative Introvert. Welcome to Season 3 of the Talkative Introvert podcast. It took a little longer than planned to get this out, but better late than never, right? You could probably already tell from the title, but I turned 30 this year, and my friend surprised me with a little weekend trip to the snow. I'm not a huge celebration type of person. I didn't want to go to Vegas or have some huge rager or anything like that. I'm a pretty low-key person. Like for my 21st birthday, I didn't want to go to the club or the bar, do typical 21-year-old celebration stuff. I just wanted to go to the snow, and that's exactly what we did. I asked to do that probably every year because when I was little, we only went to the snow once. And that one time was just so magical. I think it's because my dad doesn't like the snow. I remember he used to talk about when he lived in New York and how much he hated the snow and how much he hated having to plow snow. And he said he would never live in that type of climate ever again. So of course, if he hated it so much, why would he even bother bringing us to the snow? But I love it. Snow is just so beautiful to me, and it's just so enchanting. I'm sure it's different living in it. So, visiting it once a year is good enough. But I love it. So yeah, my friend surprised me to a trip to the snow, which is amazing. But I do have to say that it was a little frustrating because I am a planner. I don't typically like surprises or last minute changes. This trip was a complete surprise. My friends told me close to the last minute to pack for the weekend. And you guys, to say I was stressing out is an understatement. All they said was to pack for cold weather and bring your podcast gear. I mean, I kind of already, when they said cold weather, I kind of already knew, but still, I don't know everything. And that's all they told me to do. And I know it was only for 2 nights, but when I go on vacation, I have it all planned out. I literally have an Excel spreadsheet of all the things I need to bring, and I have different ones for different occasions. Obviously, not every trip will be the same. That's why I always check the weather and figure out possible activities we would be doing, and then I would adjust my spreadsheets accordingly. So I had to suck it up and just embrace it and just be grateful my friends were doing anything for me to begin with. That stuff aside, I had a blast. Bailey, Casey, Mia, and Shannon were all there. They've been on the podcast before, so go check out those episodes. I seriously have the best group of friends. They marked all the things I wanted: snow, cabin, sushi, and junk food. So this episode is going to be a result of that trip. But before we get into the episode, I'm going to interject here and there, but you'll understand why later. Also, parts of the episode might get a bit loud, so here's a volume warning for you.
Testing. Testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Say something, Shannon.
Testing 3, 4, 5.
What up, slut?
Yeah, what did you say?
Little slut. Right? That's what you said?
No, I deny all charges.
I'm going to keep it on there.
Deny all charges.
She's not going to admit to anything.
Yeah.
So, welcome. We're here celebrating Melissa's 30th birthday. Woo! Up in Lake Tahoe. Yay!
Dirty.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm not going to want to edit that.
Who are we here with today?
Casey, Shannon, Mia, and Bailey.
That's right. That's
Hello.
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 right. Yellow.
All right. So what is the plan for this podcast?
Why do we need a plan? Why can't we just talk?
Well, you have questions and stuff.
Yeah, we'll
We're
get to that.
celebrating Mia's
Okay.
birthday.
We had the
I'm
best
30.
day ever.
Dirty 30.
What?
What? What'd you say?
What did you say? I said what? Because you said...
Oh, I said we had the best day ever today.
Oh, we
yeah.
did.
The
For
best
$5?
day ever.
SpongeBob, anyone?
If you know, you know.
I did not have cable growing up. Sorry.
Yeah, neither did I. I was so bored. Literally had nothing. Barely ever had dinner. Why do you think I get so hangry? Because I'm like, I'm an adult. I'm not a kid anymore. Like, I should be able to have regularly scheduled meals. Not the case.
No.
I'm sorry, dinner is late.
Not with
Oh
the
yeah,
substitute.
for just so everyone we're all on the same page. We've been cooking dinner for the last 5 hours.
It has
It's been 2
And
times.
according
More
to
like 3 hours.
Mia here, elevation makes cooking times longer. So we'll be eating in another 3 hours. That's a total of 9 hours cooking time.
It has not been 9 hours.
Well, it sure feels like it.
Dinner will be ready in like 30.
Really?
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Okay, well, we gotta speed this up.
We gotta get started then. Oh my god.
We have 2 Mias here, though. We need a...
Oh,
The
just call
listeners
me-
know her by Melissa.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Get with it, or hello.
Melissa.
Get with
Do
the
you not
program.
listen to the podcast?
Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh, shit. Ooh.
I don't.
I know you don't.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all good.
I don't even watch TV.
I listen.
Do you really?
Yes.
You listen to every episode?
Every week.
Yes.
You listen to every episode?
Every single one.
What was
bitch.
episode 19? Because 19 is her birthday.
There
I don't
hasn't
even
been
know what
I
19
know.
episodes.
Yes, there has.
Oh.
There's been like
Whoa.
50 episodes.
How many? 50?
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
Oh, good
I think
job.
there's been 50 now.
That's a lot. Congratulations.
Well, this is season 3.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Is this
The
season
third
3
year.
premiere?
Season 3 on your 30th.
Can you believe it's been 3 years since I started the podcast?
3?
Awesome.
Has it
Holy
seriously been
shit.
3 years?
Wow.
Well, in May, technically,
Yeah.
it'll be 3 years.
So was it 19
What?
that you started it?
2020.
So it's been 2 years.
2 years!
Yeah.
Wow.
Why am I in season 3?
Bitch, I don't know. You're the one who created this shit.
We only do season by a year?
Yeah. Season 1 in 2020.
You want me to? Or I can
Look it up.
look it up.
2021
I
is
know.
season 2.
Sure, I can-
Oh,
2022, season 3.
Okay.
Oh.
We know how to do math.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, 3rd season. Okay. 2022. So yes, I'm 30. I don't feel 30.
You're 30.
30, flirty, and thriving.
Ooh, baby.
The viewers can't see, hear you nod.
I'm nodding.
You mean the listeners? Not the
Whatever.
viewers? Sorry.
Oh my god.
Volume warning in the previous 30 seconds.
Turn
Too
down
late.
your volume. before
Trigger
you-
warning. This sound may assault your eardrums. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Mia cannot put it to or keep it together today.
Gotcha.
So, what did we do last night?
So, what did we do?
What
for
did
your-
we do last night, Bailey?
I don't remember anything. I remember having a great fucking time.
Last night, the scariest thing about last night though was driving.
Oh my god, yeah.
But what do we do? You gotta tell your...
Yeah, come on. Let's talk about what
Okay,
we've
so
done.
for your Dirty 30, what did we do from the beginning?
I don't know. I was blindfolded.
Why were you blindfolded?
Kinky.
Me, Casey. Do they know me as Casey? I think they know me as Casey.
Casey or Katrina?
Whatever.
Whatever. I don't
There's
have any
actually
listeners.
6 people here.
There's like
No, there's 7. There's Katrina, Casey, Mia, Melissa, Shannon, Mia, and Bailey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wondering if you're gonna count yourself.
So me, Casey, and Bailey went over to Mia's to kidnap her, to take
Whisk
her
her away.
to...
well,
where
first we
are.
went to brunch,
Where did we go?
Mimosa House.
How
That
was it?
good.
Yeah.
It was,
I had the
it was
chicken
good.
in waffle because they won't do the chicken on waffle.
Which was very interesting because the chicken's in the batter.
Yeah,
But it's actually really good.
it was really good. But I was pretty upset because the lunch menu had the chicken
on waffle, and the chick was like, "We only have the chicken."
I thought in waffle was
That's
going to be like a
bullshit.
sandwich, you know?
Oh yeah.
On waffle would just be the
It's
waffle
literally
and
in.
on top
Wouldn't they
of
just
it.
call it a waffle chicken sandwich? Or something?
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Chicken in waffle sounds so sexual.
Chicken in waffle.
Chicken in
Chicken and waffle.
waffle.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay, so after Mimosa House.
After Mimosa House, we got some gas and we had Mia put on her blindfold. How did you feel? What was going through your head?
I hated every moment of it.
Oh my god, someone's dramatic.
Be brutally honest, though.
You hated it, really?
I just don't like.
Do you not trust us?
I don't like the unknown. Into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
No.
That's really good. Yeah, there you go.
What? I wasn't trying to do it. I was trying to sound like a screech
Top that,
owl.
bitch.
Yeah, top that.
Okay.
Then,
Please edit
so
all
what was
that
going
out.
through your head when we were driving? Did you
Fine.
know where we were going?
Quiet! Mom says quiet! Shh!
What?
I thought you said quiet. Did you say quiet?
No.
Oh!
I didn't even say anything.
Babe, you're just yelling.
You're just trying to like burst the.
I'm just yelling.
You're
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so you were blindfolded. How did you feel?
I didn't like it, but I knocked out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you did fall asleep?
Did
Yeah, I did. Except for the part when we got here, and then I heard you guys whispering, saying, "Do we go right or left? Is this the right address?"
Because
I
we
was
got
like,
lost.
"Oh my
We
god,
were
we're
there.
lost."
We were on the other side, right behind this neighborhood where
Oh.
we are now.
Yeah, but I kind of had a feeling we were going to the snow.
Because you kept craving it, and obviously that's what we're
Yeah,
gonna fucking
literally
do.
said that every time I saw you guys. I want to go to the snow.
It's what we
Well,
do
that's
on your birthday,
snow.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
we went to
birthday's
snow last
snowy.
year. So I had a feeling. That's why I packed
So is this what we're going to do next year?
go to the snow.
Every year.
Probably.
Make it a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a
I only go
cabin.
once a year.
Yeah.
Same. But next year we should go snowboarding.
Oh God.
Woo.
Or
I've
skiing.
never been either of those sports.
It's
It looks
hard.
scary.
It's hard. Gonna throw that out
Hot
there.
chocolate on the side?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Watch Bailey
I'm just prone
Eat
to
shit.
tumble down the hill.
What was that? Two
She did enough of that today.
Poor Bailey.
So, anyways,
The biggest surprise, though, is what I didn't know that Shanna and Mia were going to be here.
You did? Okay, good. That's what we were going for.
I
You thought it was just going to be the three of us all weekend?
Yeah.
Boring!
I'm offended. Just kidding.
Poor Austin, though.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Austin.
Don't say that.
God.
Do a disclaimer that he's so
He's alive, guys. He's
Do you
alive.
know the TikTok song? Quit telling everybody I'm dead! That's
Yeah.
Austin.
No, he's not. He's alive. He's at home.
He's not well, but he
He's
is
not
alive.
well, but he's alive.
So that's good.
Yeah. Just,
Keep on living, Austin.
No RIP. No RIP here.
No rip here. Anyways, so what do you think about this cabin that we're in?
I love it. I love cabins. I love going up to the cabins. Although cabins do creep me out.
Yeah.
A
They
little
always-
bit.
Cabins creep me out.
I opened that master bedroom with the closet, and it goes so deep. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit! And then there's like a little
The
curtain thing
blinds.
that
Yeah.
covers the water
What is that?
heater.
And I made the mistake of, instead of just looking behind it, like slowly pulling
Oh
it back up just to see what was behind it. And, that's how the first person always gets murdered in the
Yeah.
horror movie, so it's gotta be a first one, right?
Like, why'd you go so slow?
I don't know, I was
R.I.P.
scared. It was just a water heater, though.
Yeah, I was freaking out because our first night, our bedroom light kept flickering, and Casey didn't see it.
She kept
and I'm
going,
like, "Did you see that?" Kate said no. I'm like, come on. It kept happening every time she turned around. We saw it.
I saw it eventually.
And then I got freaked out because the closet door was a little cracked open.
Ugh.
I
No.
was like,
No,
oh my
thank
god.
you.
No.
But it
And
was
like
just
just like some fingers.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Stop!
There's a little-
like,
We're here for one more night, Bailey.
There's a little door behind our bed.
fuck
What?
you.
Door behind the bed?
Yes, there's a door behind like the
master
headboard.
bed. Yeah,
Oh
the
my
headboard. There's a
God.
little door.
No,
and
don't
it's
worry
slightly
about
open,
Okay.
actually.
Didn't need to know that, but
Where's
thank
the
you.
master? The master's right above us, right?
It's over
Yeah.
No, it's over
Oh,
there.
shit. What's this?
it.
Nothing?
This is ours.
That's your guys' room.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a
Interesting.
door. I didn't even see that.
Okay,
I'm so
we're
glad you
going
didn't tell
up
me
there
that
and
last
we're
night.
gonna open that shit
No.
and look in there. Yes. Who's
Okay,
with me?
Bailey's.
Who's with me? Come on, Casey.
She said, no.
No, thank you.
Mm.
I'd like to survive past 30.
Don't be a potty pooper.
God. But yeah, cabins do creep me out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But I do love cabins.
Yeah.
And I like the style and it feels cozy with the fire.
Like
Yeah.
amenities.
Yeah.
What else did we do the first night?
We went to sushi. That was so scary.
So scary.
Why?
Oh, the road.
That was my
Road.
bad, definitely,
Oh.
because I thought it was a lot closer than it was, and then we had to go on a road that I am absolutely terrified of driving in the daytime, at night, and in the snow.
And you could
So-
only go 10 miles on that corner.
Yeah.
Every 4 corners that we
Yeah.
hit.
Ugh.
Yeah, I did not. My butt was just clenched.
I know,
The
so
entire
hard.
time.
Well, you guys were calling it like the Matterhorn ride? Like
Yeah, Disneyland.
That ride is scary too because
Yeah.
it's so rickety.
Yeah, if
It's
you're
awesome.
too tall on that ride, you'll hit your head on the
Yeah,
ceiling.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have a height thing.
You gotta
Yeah.
crouch down.
Yeah.
Shrug a little
I'm
bit.
short, so it's okay.
Yeah, same.
Plus, we took the Civic instead of Mia's car last night too.
Which is, what do you drive, Mia?
A RAV4,
yeah.
which is a little bit bigger. I think it's considered an SUV, honestly.
Yeah, it's a mini.
A compact SUV.
Yeah.
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 Toy like a toiga.
And it didn't help when we were talking about skinwalkers.
Oh,
And shadow people.
Yeah.
They're not skinwalkers. That's not a thing. It's shadow people.
What are skinwalkers?
I don't know.
flesh
Something that you
pedestrians,
made
You're not
up.
supposed to say skin.
No. Oh, you're not? Is that not PC?
I don't know. I think because people say one, it like attracts them if you say it.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
My bad. I'm sorry. Not you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you guys. What?
Anyway, and I don't know. It's just what I've seen on TikTok, honestly.
Yeah, that's where I get all my
Damn
intel.
TikTok.
TikTok.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a trap.
But such a delightful little trap it is.
Yeah, it is for real.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I know.
If you're on
And
the
it's
right
so
side of TikTok.
And
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
informative.
Yeah, it can
It
be.
really is,
I'm
though.
gonna send you all the TikToks.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I
Communication strictly in TikToks.
have you seen the mushy gushy mushroom ones?
Mm-mm.
Oh God, I have to send that to you.
Yes, please. Not any of you three, because you guys are too cool for TikTok.
I have
Yeah.
a TikTok.
Yeah, Casey literally posts on her TikTok.
Dance
Oh.
videos.
Mia Russell just texted me.
Oh, did it go through?
Another thing, there's like
3
no
hours.
service here.
There is no
Wi-Fi
fucking
and no
service, dude.
service.
It's ridiculous.
I literally sent that when we were at the snow park.
That was like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
At least. Oi.
So, Melissa, since it is your 30th birthday, this is a BFD. Big fucking deal.
Oh, okay.
Big fucking deal.
Your fucking deal.
It's your
Sure.
fucking birthday. Your
Sure.
fucking 30s. Big fucking deal.
All right. I believe you.
Sorry, it's the
Yeah.
personality disorder coming out strong right there.
I love all your personalities.
Thanks.
Oh.
They all hate each other.
That must be a delight in your head.
It's very noisy. Okay, so I got a couple questions that I came up with
Okay.
5 to be
Look
exact.
at her with her notes.
I know.
So
shit.
cute, so
Who
prepared.
are you?
Prepared. Like,
Who are you?
Just kidding. You always have notes when we have a podcast. Bailey literally has like her little notebook and her pen.
Yeah.
Cute.
Thanks.
Wanted to interject here before Bailey gets to her questions. I wanted to point out that I definitely wasn't prepared. So my answers were a little I wanted to give my actual answers now that I've had time to think about it. So during this part of the episode, I'll interject here and there to give my actual answers.
Okay. So, what are your top 3 memories from your 20s?
Oh God. Top 3 memories.
From the last
What'd you
last
do?
decade.
What'd you do for your 21st?
Oh, that's a good one. I got married.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
I was like, she needs help. I got you.
I don't know. 10 years is a lot.
It is.
You got married, yeah.
3.
That's a good one.
Oh, I graduated college.
She's graduated.
She doesn't even know herself. She's like, "What'd you say?"
That's a big accomplishment.
You bought it.
Oh, I bought a house. Thanks, guys. You're so... Oh, I had Link.
Oh,
No, yeah. No, Link was in my 20s. You can talk.
They're whispering so they think you remember your life.
So for this question, Bailey asked, what are my top 3 favorite memories of my 20s? And Shannon kept pointing out major events that happened. But now that I think about it, some of my favorite memories didn't even happen during any major events. I have a lot of good memories in my 20s, and the ones that really stick out, the ones I remember the most were like completely random. So when I thought of this question again, I did come up with 3 memories. For this first one, it was back in 2019 when I went to Disneyland with Bailey, Casey, and our friend Austin. I haven't gone since I was like 8 or something. Anyways, my favorite memory from that trip wasn't even from Disneyland. It was from when Bailey, Casey, and I went through the McDonald's drive-thru at like midnight or something. We were just super hungry and didn't eat much at the parks. For some reason that I can't remember, we were paying in cash. No clue why, we just decided to pay in cash, but we were short. And Casey used to work at McDonald's, so she told Bailey to just tell the chick, like, never mind the soda because she'll most likely end up taking off the tab but still give it to us. We were still short some change and we were just scrounging through the car like crazy. And you guys, we found the exact change we needed, like down to the penny. We were just busting out laughing and we were trying to hold in so badly when we made it to the window. And we were just in disbelief that we found the exact change. The chick probably thought we were drunk because she was not happy when we finally made it to the window, and we were just like giggling and laughing and couldn't like hold it together. But that's literally my favorite part of that whole trip. Even though we literally went to like the most magical place in the world, that one memory was just the one I remember the most and is my favorite part. Then this next one was back when I was still in college. I think it's like probably my sophomore year or somewhere around there. One night, Brandon and our friends Jacob and Mash were just hanging out. Nothing crazy. They used to come over a lot, like almost every day or every weekend, and we would always order Domino's pizza, drink beer, and just hang out. But this particular night, we were just talking and hanging out, and before we knew it, it was almost morning. I think it was like 4 a.m. or something like that. Like it was pretty early in the morning. We just lost track of time, and we decided that since it's almost morning, we should just go see the sunrise. So we went our separate ways to, I think, take a quick nap or something. I don't remember. But we then went and got our cars and got some McDonald's and met at the top of this parking garage we used to always hang out at. And it was just so stupid because we didn't even think about the fact that it was winter and that it would be overcast. Like we didn't even check the weather. and there was literally not a single bit of sky visible. It was just all cloudy. So we didn't even get to see the sunrise, but it was a good laugh, and we got to eat breakfast together and hang out before I had to go to school or work. I can't remember. I'm always either at school or at work back then. And I don't know why that one in particular stuck out so much, but you know, in that episode in The Office where Andy would say, I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. This is the memory I think of. It's actually kind of sad because I never see those guys anymore. They don't live here anymore, and one of them doesn't even live in the state anymore. And maybe that's why I've thought of them, because they were a pretty big part of my early 20s. Like, I saw them all the time. So I guess that makes sense. Then this last one is a biggie. Brandon's proposal. I don't think a lot of people really know this story. So his original plan was to propose to me while we were in Oregon on a hike. And we love Oregon. This is like our third time going, and the hike was just beautiful. It's hard to explain. Like, you just have to be there. But Oregon in general, like the state in general, it's just very, very beautiful. Anyways, so yeah, he wanted to propose to me. We went on the hike, but Link had bloody diarrhea, and we spent a good portion of our trip taking him to the vet because we were in the middle of nowhere, kind of, and the vet was like an hour or so away. So it wasn't exactly romantic, so he didn't propose. Wanted to give some context. So we've been together for quite some time at this point. We do have an episode together from last season. So if you listen to that, you know, we've been together since high school, and we're both we're both 30 now. So it's, I guess for 2022, it'll be our 15th year. Yeah, together. Anyway, so we weren't really big on marriage. And honestly, that can be a different episode. I have a lot of opinions on marriage. Anyways, I didn't care whether Brandon proposed or not. And I wasn't really expecting it because I wasn't going to leave him just because he wasn't going to propose. Like, I wanted to get married more because he needed health insurance. And if anything were to happen, I just wanted to make sure he had all the legal rights to anything that's mine. But also, that little girl in me that dreamed about getting married someday still wanted that. I wanted to call him my husband. I was tired of calling him my boyfriend. I didn't want to call him that anymore. I did want the wedding dress. I wanted the wedding ring. I even saved some rings on my Etsy wish list. I didn't really want the party. Like, I like weddings. I like attending weddings. But if we were to have a wedding, I would want it to be really small, which is what we ended up doing because we eloped. We had a small wedding. But if we had like an actual wedding, I still wanted it to be small. I think I was more excited about the dress and calling him my husband and getting the ring and all that stuff. Anyways, so we fast forward from our Oregon trip, and my dad passes away. And at this point, I stayed with my mom to get things squared away. I think I stayed with her just like maybe a week or more or less. I can't remember. It wasn't even that long ago. It's been like a few years now, but it was just like such an emotional time. Anyways, so yeah, I stayed with my mom for a little while, and Brandon was just giving us some space and some time, so I didn't really talk to him very much, and I didn't see him at all when I was at my mom's. I know it wasn't some ridiculous amount of time that we were separated, but it was enough that when I finally got home, we just really missed each other. And I can't remember the conversation exactly, but we got to talking about how we're it for each other, you know, like we don't plan on being or seeing anybody else. Like, we are it. And I think, you know, like I said, it was just a very emotional time because my dad just died and we didn't see each other for over a week, and there's just so much going on. Then we got to talking about marriage and how he wanted to propose, but didn't want to, because my dad also just died, like, like the Oregon thing, it didn't work out. And then he was going to try again, but then my dad just died. But I remember thinking that my dad's death, like, should be the reason he asked, because we never know when we'll die. My dad's death was very unexpected for everyone because he was actually doing better. So you never know what's going to happen. And then, then it happened. He asked me if I wanted to be his wife. It wasn't, an extravagant proposal. There weren't cameras and family and friends around. There wasn't a grand gesture. But to me, I thought it was perfect. It was exactly how it should have happened. And that was one of my favorite memories because he did redo the proposal Valentine's Day. Like, he took me out to dinner and we went to, our first date was over at the Regal Theaters in El Dorado Hills. So we went back to that same spot and he proposed to me there. And it was cute and nostalgic and I loved it, but I really loved the original proposal. And that's the original proposal is what I think is our official proposal because everything about it was perfect. Brandon doesn't think so, but I think so. Okay. So those were my 3 top memories that, was the first thing that I thought of when I thought about this question again. So yeah. All right. So I'll go back to the episode, but just to warn you, don't be alarmed these next few seconds.
Okay. That was the ice.
My God! What the fuck was that?
You should leave that in.
That was the ice or something falling in the... Is the champagne still in the freezer?
Did it explode?
Yep, it exploded.
Oh my God!
That scared me so much.
Okay.
I was like, we were talking about creepy things.
I
Oh,
thought it was like ice dropping, but there's no ice maker, huh?
no.
Oops.
Oh my God. That scared me. I did not like that. I was like, we gotta go home now.
We gotta leave.
All right. We're back. We had to take a break because champagne exploded in the freezer.
And then the mac and cheese
Yeah.
fell in the oven.
Jeez, yeah.
So, yeah.
There were quite a few incidents.
Yeah.
But we're good now.
Dinner was good.
Yeah.
Hopefully the person that owns this Airbnb doesn't listen to this podcast.
Yes. Or they're very forgiving.
How will they know?
How are they gonna know?
How
How are they gonna know?
How are they gonna know?
Can you give us a pen, please?
Yeah. Bailey, you okay?
They can't hear
That's
you.
a thumbs up. Bailey's in a food coma. You have to ask the questions
She's
though.
literally in a cocoon on the floor right now.
Just ask the question. We could all answer the questions because
No, it's your birthday.
everybody is turning 30 this year.
Not me.
Are we?
Yeah, except for Casey. Casey's the baby.
Your
Ow!
hair is not
Yes, I know.
okay.
It does that. Okay. I don't have all my hair products with me today.
Okay, question 2.
Oh my God.
What advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
20.
In my 20s? Like, what advice would I give my...
Your 20-year-old self. I'm not repeating the question.
Oh my God, you're the worst.
You're like a tenured teacher.
Dude, that's triggered. Okay, triggered. That's too real. It's way too close to home, man.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
That's a serious question.
What advice would you give your 20-year-old self? I tell mine to keep her legs closed.
What?
I'm just kidding. I didn't become a hoe till I was 27. No, 28. That's when I got divorced. A hoe.
Taha.
We in Tahoe. Hoes in Tahoe.
So what advice would you give your 20-year-old self?
What was I doing at 20?
20, I can.
Going to school?
You're at sex day.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Working at Chipotle.
No, I don't know. That's hard. What would you guys?
It's not like you made any huge mistakes or anything, or like not go to juvie or not juvie, but
Juilliard?
yeah, that's what I meant.
Close enough.
Can I join the cocoon on the floor with open
Or you and
arms?
Bailey.
I am received.
I am received.
Skip that one. Next.
No.
I don't
skip
know.
it. Answer
Don't be so hard on yourself.
it. Okay,
That's
is
good.
good advice.
Okay, so I wanted to elaborate on this answer because the reason why I said don't be hard on yourself is because I placed a lot of expectations for myself, especially during college. I changed my major a lot. I wasn't a straight A student anymore, and I took a semester off. Taking that time off led me to graduate later, and I was just constantly stressed out and down on myself for doing that and, letting myself take that time off. And with that said, even though there were times that I felt I might have failed or I did myself a disservice, everything turned out just fine. I'm not living out on the street. I have a roof over my head. I'm not starving. Like, when I was on myself for taking that semester off, now that I think about it, it was probably good I did that. And at the end of it all, nothing bad even happened. I still graduated and I still ended up with a good job. And I really wish I could just tell myself to just chill, relax. Everything will be all right.
Next.
I've lost my phone. Oh, here it is. What's one word or phrase you would use to describe your 20s?
Roller coaster.
Ooh,
That's a
good
good
one.
word.
A lot of things happen in your 20s.
So, like,
Because, you're still pretty young. You're only 2 years out of high school, barely an adult, and I feel like you grow a lot since then. Because within the 10-year span, I went from college to graduating college to buying a house to getting married to now having a job with the state. It's a lot.
It's a lot of adulting.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster of emotions, too.
Roller coaster of emotions. That's honestly the best way I can describe my 20s. Because my 20-year-old self is so different from my 29-year-old self. I went through a lot that really shaped who I am because it's kind of tough being in your early 20s, at least for me, because I decided to move out at 18. I also want to say that high school does not prepare you in any way to be an adult. There's a lot of just figuring things out, figure out who I am, what I believe in, what I want to do, what I want my future to look like. There's just so much. I feel like now I'm finally in a fairly stable part of my life. I have a good job. I have a house. I have my amazing family, me, Brandon, and Link. So life isn't so much of a roller coaster anymore.
Okay, what's happening? What's happening down there?
Okay, you ready for your third question?
oh, well,
Sure.
Your fourth question? It's almost over. Is there anything you would do differently?
Do differently?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I like my life right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, whoop-de-doo.
God. You're the worst.
Okay,
This was your idea.
you're not wrong. Okay. This whole thing was my idea.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. No, I mean the whole kit and caboodle, man.
God.
Edit this out.
No.
Okay, last
all
question.
singing. Yeah.
What's something you're looking forward to in your 30s? You're good fucking questions, huh?
They are.
Yeah. I just don't know how to answer them.
Oh my god, dig a little deeper.
Okay. In my 30s.
there's 10 years until 40. So much to
Oh,
do.
God.
Ew.
What do you want to do
Oh my
before you're
God,
over the
don't say
hill?
that.
Is that over the hill?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I want to travel.
Where do you
Where?
want to travel?
Just different places. It doesn't matter. Just somewhere new.
How descriptive.
Freaking punch you in the face.
You're being saucy down there.
I want to go to different states and just new places. Even new places in Sacramento that I've never done.
I know I kept saying that I wanted to travel, and I do. I do like traveling. I like going to new places, but at the end of every trip, I just get so excited to go home. Like, I love being home, and I know this isn't very healthy, but there are times, because, you know, I work from home, that sometimes I don't even go outside. Like, I've gone through days not even leaving my house, and I love being home. I still want to travel though. I still want to try out new things and all that, but I think I just want to try out new things because I want to learn whether I like something or not. You know, because you don't know what you don't know. Trying new things and going to new places does give me a lot of anxiety, like a lot of anxiety. I had so much anxiety when I flew out to Utah by myself because I've never been there. I don't know anything about it. I haven't flown by myself since like college when I had to go to like Missouri to visit my sister. And that gives me a lot of anxiety, but it's also like a learning opportunity to know like whether I like Utah or whether I like, you know, doing these new things, because then it's something I can add to my list to do. But in general, I love being home and I get so excited to go home. And my favorite part of every vacation is, you know, going home and seeing Link and, you know, lying in my bed or something. And so for my 30s, I am really excited to work on our house. We've lived in this house for quite some time now, but we are just now kind of doing stuff to it. And like we put in a new sink, which is amazing. I love it. And I want to work on our backyard. Like we're finally getting our yards fixed. Our front yard, our backyard is still a mess, but like, especially because I work from home now, like I'm excited to, you know, fix up the patio. Like maybe I can work out there every once in a while, like when the weather's warmer or even when it's raining. Like I think it'd be cool to work outside when it's raining. And I think that's kind of what I'm excited for in my 30s is fixing up the house and making it super comfortable and making it just an amazing place to be, because I am here every day. I work from home and sometimes I do want to go outside, but not necessarily leave the comfort of my home. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in my 30s.
That's a good idea.
Are you sleeping? Bitch, get up.
No, I am not fucking sleeping. I'm totally awake.
If you fall asleep, there's a glow stick going up your nose hole.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were going to say asshole.
Weird.
No!
What kind of trip is this?
A little suppository action. I've been there.
Why the fuck?
I didn't hate it.
That's staying in.
It's okay. I have no shame in my sex game. It is an open book. I really am. You could literally ask me any question, I would answer you honestly.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Further glances at each
That's a
other.
good question.
Staring at her.
What's your favorite thing in your 20s? What do you want to do before you turn 30 this year?
Bitch, this isn't about my. This ain't
I'm
my
asking
podcast.
you.
This is you.
It's about me asking you.
What's something I want to do before I turn 30?
Yeah,
Go
later.
to Vegas.
Done.
We'll see.
We'll see.
After last night, my invitation might have been reversed.
No. That was just a trial run.
I'm not going to drink like that.
Ever again.
How much did you drink?
I had too much.
Well, we know that.
Well, because like when I was when I was mixing the like
Me too,
tequila
I
and the
thought the
Truly, it
door
was
was
like mostly
fucking
tequila.
The car,
A car.
the headlights of the window was turning, so then I thought the door was opening.
Yeah, but it's just
What
the light.
the fuck? What car? What car?
There was a car right there outside.
Well, if you were sitting up, you would have seen the light.
Did you see it in the window?
No. There's a window in the
that window
bathroom, and their headlights spin to where they were turning, so it looked like this door was opening.
You know what?
These
I'm
motherfuckers
done.
are trying.
I'm done. I give
Trying
up.
to spook us. I'm not having it.
That's why I didn't want to sleep by myself last night.
Oh my god. Yeah, to be honest, I'm glad we're sharing rooms.
Yeah.
Thanks. Just leave me down here by myself on the first fucking floor, and I'm gonna be the first one that they kill. Thanks. Appreciate it. You know what? Fuck all of you. I'm sleeping in the top bunk tonight, and you will all be suffering the wrath of my snoring. I also
You know
fart a
that.
lot too.
What fun night.
I hold it in all day because I'm embarrassed, and then it all comes out at night when I'm sleeping. We're all like that.
Did
Are
you
we
see
not?
that Malcolm in the Middle episode where Lois is trying to like hold it in and to be sexy to Hal still, and then once she falls asleep, she just like lets
It's all
loose, and he knows about it, and so that's like their thing. I don't know. Like
He's into. fart
no. Oh my god.
He likes the hot air on him as he's hitting it from behind.
Like an inside joke thing, or
No, it's like he still loves her even though she feels like he
Despite
finds
the
it.
fact that she black flags him under the covers.
Never heard it called
That's a
that
Dutch
before.
oven.
Oh, yeah.
Dutch oven when the covers are also over your head.
Yeah. Blech.
What's the black flag?
Yeah.
It just means really stinky.
Oh, okay.
Is this a real thing or a Bailey thing? Like I haven't heard the phrase. So I'm like,
That's
It is,
real
I
thing
guess
or a
it's just
Bailey
me thing.
There's a lot of things that are just a Bailey thing. Huh, Gherkin?
Huh? Tell everybody what a gherkin is, Mia.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it, Mia.
It's a
Tell
it's a small pickle. It's larger than a cornichon, but it is smaller than your average
Dill?
sandwich pickle.
So a
Yeah.
dill pickle?
Yeah, it could be dill, could be a sweet butter, could be
Why do you know so
Something
much about
else.
pickles?
Yeah, why the fuck?
I don't know. How the fuck do I know anything about anything?
Butter pickle.
Because
Like
she's the
a bread
elite.
and butter pickle? It's like a sweet pickle?
Ew, okay, you lost me there.
It's pretty good.
It's
So,
You never had like relish on your hot dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love relish.
That's sweet relish.
Oh.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Learned something new today.
Yeah. That's
Thanks for
Hell
that.
yeah.
yeah.
Appreciate
Hell
it.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh shit.
Whoa.
That was a wild ride.
Okay, yeah, those are all my questions, Mia. So thank you everybody for listening. Good night.
Bye.
Happy birthday, bitch.
Love you, bitch.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. Thanks for making it to the end. This is the official start of season 3. Thanks so much for listening to all of that. I know the audio wasn't the greatest, but I think it's probably my favorite episode so far. It was so fun doing that with everybody, and it was cool to have my 30s be memorialized in that way. So there you have it. If you enjoy what you hear and want to stay up to date on the show, please follow me on Facebook and or on Instagram. You can also check out my website at thetalkativeintrovertpodcast.com. All the information will be on there as well as in the show notes. If you want to help support the show, please review and rate the podcast and share it with your friends and family. I did just learn that Spotify allows you to rate the podcast from the app. So if you're using Spotify, please give me a good rating. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.